Hi, Cancers. This is Genevieve with Belladonna Moonbeams. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing great. Actually, I really am. It's a good day. It's been a good week. It's been a good month. It's actually just kind of a good life, isn't it? Mostly. Okay, so I pulled a card for y'all from Fiona Horn's The Magic of You Oracle deck. As y'all know, I opened this deck a couple of weeks ago while I was at the Myrtles, and I love it. And no, I am still not making any money from her. I just happen to love it. The card I get for y'all is the tangibility card. What's amazing about this is I have pulled this card 3 times right now. 3 out of 4 times. Isn't that amazing? And I shuffle. Mind you, I'm not the best shuffler, but I shuffle and I cut and it keeps coming up. Spirit is saying to people that it is time to make your dreams real. Now, how do you make your dreams real? Well, one of the ways is you manifest. How do you manifest? Well, that could be lighting a candle and visualizing yourself doing whatever that dream is. For example, I am moving to Louisiana. Don't know when, don't know how, I'm moving to Louisiana. What Spirit told me I needed to do was I needed to take some classes to advance my ability to help people by healing. So I became a Reiki master. I'm taking a class in hypnosis and a class in NLP. The NLP is what I'm on right now, and it's long. But when it's done, I will be ready to move. I don't know when that is, but I do know it's going to be. And sometimes I just manifest and visualize myself living in Louisiana. Another thing I do is I don't say I'm dreaming of moving to Louisiana or I wish I moved to Louisiana. It's I am moving to Louisiana. Because wishes are like fishes. There's a million in the sea. So we're not having that. No wishing here. We are making our dreams happen. The next card I get is I pulled a card from the Oracle of the Unicorns. Now, what's interesting about this is I was not going to pull from this deck. I sat down to start my readings, and all of a sudden, I thought, I need an Oracle of Unicorns. So I got up and went and got them. And the card I get for y'all is Rebirth. It says, reinvent yourself. Give life to your dreams. Create a new reality. Isn't that what we were just talking about? Is creating a new reality and living your dreams and letting them have life? Breathe life into your dreams. Let them come to life. Because the more they're alive, the more they come to reality. Now, on the tarot, the first card I get for y'all is the Six of Cups. Normally, I will flip that over and say it's watered down. I do not think so. This card tells me y'all have been living in the past. You've been counting on that nostalgia way too long. Nostalgia does not pay your bills or move you along or have your dreams happen. Now, nostalgia is kind of okay. I mean, sometimes I really enjoy a little bit of nostalgia, but you can't live in it. You can't live in the past or you'll never have the future. You won't even have today if you're living in the past. So flip it over, enjoy the nostalgia, and move on. The next card we get is the Knight of Swords. And this card is all about action. This card is moving forward, but it also has some anger with it. So you need to watch that part because anger may get you moving, but it's not really good for you. It gives you ulcers and headaches and anxiety and just a whole bunch of other things. So find that impetus to move forward because it's the right thing to do, not because you're angry. And the final card I got for y'all is the Six of Swords. Now let me let you look at this card. See, there's the water is all turbulent over here, and there's smooth sailing over here. You're moving away from that turbulence to the smooth sailing, but you got to leave behind the turbulence. Well, this is you in the boat, and you're sad about it, but you don't realize that ahead of you is you have these swords protecting you, and also behind you, you have someone with your back. That could be your spirit guides. That could be spirit. That could be your best friend. You know, it's really tough for me because I have a really good friend who's a Pisces, and I'm not seeing how this fits in her life. And normally I don't even notice who's what, whatever. But in this case, I really do. And I'm like, well, how does it apply to her? And I've come to realize that maybe I'm not seeing everything, because sometimes you Pisces can hold your truth to yourself. There was a thing where it said in the Bible, where it said Mary pondered these things in her heart. So, not that I'm a big Christian, don't get me wrong. We know I'm not that. But maybe y'all have been pondering this in your heart and not sharing it with anyone. And sometimes sharing those things, instead of holding on to them so tight, allows them to come to fruition and also allows others to have your back. How can I have your back if you haven't told me what it is? How can your mom have your back, or your best friend, or your husband, or your wife, or whatever, if you haven't shared? So, on this card, as you're moving forward, first of all, you don't need to be mourning the past, because the past is the past. But it's also, it wasn't a good past. See, it's all nice and turbulent over here. You're moving into these smooth waters. You're moving into this beautiful area in the front of you. And this person's helping you get there. And you got these swords protecting you in the front. But you have to embrace it. You don't need to sit there in that boat covering your head in mourning. So, Pisces. Cancer, not Pisces. Ugh. I have done that a couple of times tonight. I've just not been perfect. But then last time I checked, I'm not perfect. Oh, I hate that. I want to be perfect. Okay, Cancer. If y'all want to do a private reading, it's 405-512-9400. This is Genevieve with Belladonna Moonbeams for the week of September 14th through September 20th, 2020. And if not, you can send me a PM on Belladonna Moonbeams on Facebook. And if not, I'll see you in a few. Bye.